get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2, gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2, gang, y'all. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, that joke was crazy. Word, I looked at my roommate like I ain't want to look at him like he was scared or call him a punk or nothing like that. But dude did look intimidating. Like, dude that looked like he didn't look like he was on some like maniac time. Like I seen his eyes when he pulled up. Like, and for real, I'm standing right there. And he know me and bro roommates. But like he made sure that energy was at him. He didn't look at me one time and say nothing disrespectful. And I was so happy that he didn't, man. Like real talk, because like I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Even if he beat me up, I'm gonna take off on him. And we gotta go from there. And me personally, I would have took off on him in front of the lady with the firearm in the booth. That's what I would have done, man. Like, you gotta be smart in penitentiary, man. The goal is to make it, man. That's what the goal is, man. Like, it ain't nothing else, man. So, like, I ain't want to judge my roommate, man. But, like for real, though, like, when we had locked down, like he had looked crazy the whole time we was standing there. I went and got on the phone. Then when we had locked down, I was like, yo, bro. I was like, man, you had look shook, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm joking with him. I was like, bro, you had look super shook. He was like, man, I ain't fighting that dude, man. He was like, look. He was like, I had asked the dude that's from out our way, that's in 2 building. Did he know him, man? He was like, yeah, he knew him, man. He was like, yeah, dude, a booty bandit, man. I'm like, I already knew that, though, but I tried to play it off. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, dude, a booty bandit, man. He was like, man, I told bro that too. He was like, I told Jaden that too, man. Dude, a booty bandit, man. Like, he was like, but if he don't want to listen to me, man, then that's on him, man. He was like, for real, though, like, I'm just trying to make sure the business straight. I was like, bro, you should do what I did. Bro. I said, the season starts Sunday, bro. I said, you should do what I did, bro, and just don't do it, bro. Just get your money back, bro. He was like, Weezy, but I ain't got nothing coming for real, though, man. I'm trying to flip the money. I'm like, see, like, when you're not sure about a business opportunity, like, you got to kind of, like, do what I did, and that's not do it. Like, all money isn't good money, man. I learned that, man. I learned that in there, and I learned that out here, man. Like, you got to have that type of discipline to be able to decipher if something is not really a good investment for you, man. Even though it sounds beautiful. It might look like it's good. It might look like it's gold at the end of the road. But all the time, it's not a good investment, y'all. So, boom. My roommate want to be hard-headed. That's on him. I said, all right, bro. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, cameras over with, doors open up. Everybody come out. We step out of 28. We come out. You know what I mean? I come down the steps regular. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see what's going on out here. What's going on out in this pod? Trying to see. Get down the steps. Looking. I'm like, hey, let me get out through on the phone, bro. He's like, all right. Dude, like, all right. So I'm waiting by the table. You know what I mean? So I'm chilling by the table. My roommate comes stand beside me. Like, he was like, Weezy, who after you? I was like, you after me. He like, all right. So we just end up sitting down at the table right there. So as we sit down right there at the table, I look up, see Jaden walking across the joint. My roommate got up. He was like, hey, Jaden, hey, come here, man. Like, that joint sounded super violent a little bit. I was like, look down, he's like, hey, come here. James like, he walked over the jump. He's like, what's up? He was like, man, why you tell dude on me like that? What was that about, man? He was like, man, I'm just saying though, like, that's like, for real though, man, I rock with him, like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, look, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't rock with him. I don't know him, man. I don't know him like that, man. He was like, well, just cause you don't know him, don't mean I can't rock with him, man. He was like, real talk. Like, you can't tell me how to do. Nobody tell me what to do. He was like, I already know that. He was like, I already know nobody can tell you what to do. You in the cell with a boy. He was like, so what? So what? So what? I'm in the cell with a boy. So what? So what? A man is my baby. So what? Like, they argument was wild. I'm like, this man told me, so what? A man is my baby. It's like, yo, this joke crazy. So they kind of having a little argument right there. And I'm sitting at the table like this. One on this side, one on that side. I'm just like, this is crazy right here. So my roommate ended with this. Hey, man, look, man, I'm telling you, man, that's messed up, man. When I talk to you about stuff, man, don't be going back telling nobody, man. What's wrong with you, man? You like, man, look, me out of it, man. Uncle ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, the way Jaden used to take up for the big dude was bananas. So the big dude had to cut up. You know what I mean? His cell. Look, I forgot to tell y'all, they had moved the big dude in cell 19, which was a little bit further down to the bottom tier on the right side, close to the back door. I say we be over there shooting dice at. So he moved over there, so he had to cut up. So we were in the front by the phones. So I'm thinking this is the only reason that my roommate is having this conversation with Jay, because dude had to cut up. So when the lady called cell break, big dude come out. So the big dude come out. I'm assuming that Jay didn't tell him about this conversation. So the big dude come out, you know what I mean? Like, he was super old school with it. Like it was crazy, man. Like, we at the point now, but like they got CD players now. Like, we were just able to buy a CD player. CD players came out like '04. So we got CD players. Like, forever it's been tape decks. You know what I mean? Like, when I was at Deep Metals Receiving in 2002, they had the tape decks, like, you know, that we couldn't order them, but that's what the people had that was up there. Man, I promise you, man, old head come out, fresh baldy game. Old head got the tape deck. He got the tape deck right here. Like, you know how you can put it right there, like a phone clip right there. Man, that man got the tape deck right there. He come out and start hitting laps. He come out and start hitting laps looking like a diesel maniac, looking like a muscle-bound scrub. He like this, he like, I don't know what he listened to early lap. He like he started walking in the steps, so he like, if you ask me, that was the maniac walk, y'all, so boom. I'm sitting there like, this dude is psycho, but I'm telling my roommate, like, you better hope he was like, man, I don't like, that's crazy though, like, he keep telling that man everything, Weezy, man, like, that's crazy. I'm like, oh, bro, listen, you need to just stay out of that stuff, man. He like, no, that's all right, it's whatever. So, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, probably about, the season starts in on Sunday, it's probably like Tuesday or something like that. So on Tuesday, they called Jaden to medical. So when they called bro to medical, he go to medical. So I don't know what he was going to medical for, but whatever he went to medical before, he didn't come back. Nope. So everybody thought he was gone. I looked up. I never even really heard this boy voice. But when I looked up, I seen the boy at the booth, and he was like, where my roommate at? Where he at? He ain't been back since lunch. Where he at? Y'all did something to him? Where he at? Nigga, his voice was dumb. He was like, where he at? Y'all I don't know my roommate at. So the lady came to the booth. The lady was like, calm down. You need to relax. Look, your roommate is in medical. That's where he's at. He was like, well, why he ain't back yet? Nobody's staying medical that long. They was like, they said they gotta keep him. They're gonna end up keeping him until tomorrow. So he's like, the boy looking crazy. The boy like, he made the dumbest look at all. So as he's standing at the booth trying to get answers, the big diesel dude, the muscle-bound scrub, he pull up. He like, what happened? The boy like, they say he in medical. They say they might have to keep him overnight. He was like, keep him all night? What are you doing to be kept overnight in medical? What do you do? He had the dumbest voice in the world. Like, what do you do to be kept overnight in medical? So the boy was like, I don't know. So the CEO was like, look, y'all need to chill out. Look, if I ain't tell you pack your roommate's stuff, then he's good there. You need to relax. So he was like, so the big diesel dude was like, look, calm down, come on, man. The boy was like, I'm just saying, like, y'all need to give me more. He's like, come on, look. So they walked off. He like this the whole time. He like, look, he got the boy by the shoulder. He like, look, you know what I mean? Like, I'm reading the brain. I'm trying to let y'all scramble. Like, he got the maniac scramble on me. This boy, I'm trying to read his brain. Like, this boy, I'm like, yeah, look, shake, rattle, and roll later. Like, I couldn't really hear everything. I heard a little bit, but I'm like, this junk crazy. He walked away. They walk over there by dude's cell, by cell 19, by the unk cell. So they over there. Talking for a minute. You know, it was lockdown time. This was the one, I think we lock at 6, but we come back out, you know what I mean, again. So he walked the boy to cell 14. He walked him over there. So when he was over there, he was talking to him like, you know what I mean? So this word he was talking. I was like, man, that y'all crazy. So the only reason I seen him talking is because I got off the phone kind of late. So I'm going to the cell before the doors closed. So I pin him at cell 14, talking to the boy. I ain't paying no mind. It's not my business. I go up the steps. We lock down for count. We come back out after count. Look, who at the cell? The big diesel dude. He's standing at the door looking like his shirt about to burst. He like, I can't even see what's going on in the joint. This is my word. The boy come out. Him and the boy start walking laps. They start hitting laps. And like on the 3rd lap, I seen him pass the boy his tape deck. Word, he passed him the tape deck. That Jake more like an 8-track player, y'all. So boom. All stuff, man. I'm like, he like, the boy scrapping it on. He like, he put his CL20s on. He was like, They was standing over by the joint. The boy was like, he started doing, y'all think I'm joking? Everything, man. That man, I thought that man was in Africa. I thought he was doing an African Bambata dance. This word. He was standing there. They was back by the wall, back by the toilet. The big diesel dude standing there. The boy got the headphones on, though. The boy put the headphones on. He was like, I said, what is he doing? The kick your heads ringing Dr. Dre dance? He was like, hey, what is he doing? So like a few other people picked it. It was like, yo, everybody laughing. So I'm like, this junk crazy. So my roommate pull up. He said, man, that junk crazy. I know he ain't trying to check J Boy while he gone. He was like, man, I told you he was grinding, man. I was like, man, listen, bro. I was like, yo, pause wasn't invented yet, but I was like, yo, bro, same rules apply just like women, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna choose. You know what I mean? So like, it goes like that, bro. So like, if old head bring more to the table, then that's how he was like, nah, that's messed up, though. That's messed up, though. So goddamn, Jaden came back. He didn't come back. The next day, he came back before we had locked down that night. So when he came back, he walked in the joint to see the boy with the headphones on. So he come in the joint. He went in and see him like, first he walked in, he was like, hey, CEO was like, oh, everybody was like, well, Jay right there. He was like, hey, open 14. Lady opened the joint up. He walked to the joint. He was like, he looked, he seen that joint was empty in there. He was like, he started looking around the party. He was like, he seen the boy. He was like, he walked over that joint. He was like, the boy stood over there like, the boy saying, he's like, oh, you back. The boy walked up and hugged him like this. He was like, oh, you back. It's like he did the act. He was like, oh, because he was taller than Jaden. He was like, he gave him a hug. It's my word, dude. Like, when he gave him the hug, I looked at the big dude. Big dude was like, Big dude was sitting over there like that. Goddamn. Jaden was like, so what you over here doing? What you listening to? He grabbed the headphones. He was like, gave him shits back to old head. He was like, man, come on, man. Get your ass in the cell, man. Hell wrong with you? Boy was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to holler at you, Kurt. All right, Kurt. Kurt was like, hey, yeah, you're a crazy one, too. Yeah, I told you about that. He had sneaky eyes for that man boy, y'all. So boom. My word. Jaden and the boy go back to the cell. When Jaden and the boy go back to the cell, next thing you know, the cut went up on the joint. They won't in there no longer than about 5-10 minutes. And then you hear, man, look, as soon as I leave, you in somebody else's face. What's the matter with you, man? I told you about that, man. Don't be embarrassing me. That's all you heard was a boy like, what you mean embarrassing you? Ain't that your uncle? And you said that was your uncle, right? That's your uncle. I'm in your uncle face. What you mean I'm in your uncle face? This word, Jaden was like, man, look, don't be embarrassing me like that no more. I'm telling you, uncle or not, don't be playing with you. I'm going to say something to him too. I'm going to say something to him too. So the lady called celebrate. Lady popped the jump. The door opened up. Jaden stole him over there by cell 19 to the old head cell. This is my word. He put up on the old head. He like, damn, huh? What you doing, man? Like, you strictly just, you waited till I go to medical to be able to spend time with my boy? Like, come on, man, they don't do nothing like that, man. I rock with you, I speak highly of you, man. Come on, man. This my word. Old head looked at that nigga and was like, hey, look, man. What the fuck? You think you gonna marry that boy, son? Man, like, the conversations you would hear from these people, man, from psychos, man. Like, real talk, man. On everything, man. Old head Kurt say, man, nigga, what you think you gonna marry that boy, nigga? Nigga, that boy ain't yours, nigga. Fuck, nigga. You think you gonna marry that nigga? As soon as he get transferred, nigga gonna get another nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Like, his voice got super serious with goddamn Jaden. Jaden was like, man, I don't understand all that, but right now, we talking about right now. I ain't talking about the future. I'm talking about right now. Right now, that's my boy. That's my boy. This word over here was like, man, I hear you. I hear you. But look though, like, you need to stop acting like that's your wife or something though. Cause I ain't no motherfucking ring on his finger. I don't see no ring on that motherfucking finger. This word boy came out. I was like, look, y'all chill out, man. Jay, stop. Jay was like, no, we good. We good, man. We good, man. We good, man. I'm like, damn, this shit, wow. Shit getting crazy for real. So we locked down. My roommate was like, yo, he was like, man, see, I told that dumbass nigga. He was like, man, I told him don't mess with dude. And look what's going on. I was like, man, you can't really tell nobody not to mess with nobody, bro. I was like, At the end of the day, I was like, man, old head on some maniac. Man, old head a maniac, bro. I was like, man, old head talk them greasy and everything, bro. I heard him. Bro. He was like, watch. He gonna come running to me when all this said and done. Watch. He gonna come running to me. I'm like, shh, I'm glad I ain't got nothing to do with this investment, y'all. So boom. I said, bro, look, it's not too late. Get your money back. He was like, for what? Weezy, the season start in a couple days. I'm like, shh, all right, man. So him and Unc had that dispute. Nothing happened. Now it's like Thursday. We come back out for rec. We come out for rec this time. Jaden had to go outside and go holler at a couple of dudes, I guess, to set up the stuff for the parlay and stuff, like make sure everything copacetic for that. I think he had somebody that was in 2 building that was making the sheets and all of that stuff for him. So he went out. He had to go out to take care of all that because my roommate told me that he was going out to get all the stuff that they needed for the parlay. So he went outside. But I'm gonna tell you who didn't go outside. The big diesel dude didn't go outside. Kurt didn't go outside. And the boys stayed in, man. I promise you, man, look. When I looked, like I wasn't paying him no attention, but when I looked, I seen got down the old head walking laps with the take that game. He walking laps, he like, his tiptoes again. He like, what are you listening to? He neck he went like this. Back on the 4th lap. I'm like this. I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, that's something crazy, man. I'm like, don't disappear, y'all. So boom. I'm like, what's going on here? But went back to the phone. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm about to call back now. All right, hang up. I hang up. I know I do it, John, fast. I'm trying. Then I turn around, scan the pod, make sure everything's straight. Looking. Cell 14. The cutter's on blast. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't pay no mind though. I'm like, I'm crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm on the phone, talk on the phone. Old head had a chair. He finally get out of the chair. Old head was burning the phone out. I said, let me get a chair. He slid in the chair. I sit down. Boom. I'm sitting down. I'm facing like cell 19. You know, I'm facing this direction, but all of the cells are right here in my parental anyway. So I'm sitting right there on the phone. I'm like, Jack. Well, he said, cell break. I'm like, yeah. I looked, my roommate was still in the cell. He was like, that's the thing, get him out, get me out. I was like, bro was at the booth. I said, hey, tell him open 28, bro. That John say, that John say, he come out. Bro hit the steps. Bro come down. He like, as he coming down, I'm reading his eyes. As he come around the steps, man, I'm reading his eyes. He was like, and when I saw his eyes, it made me look. When I looked, I just seen the old head he got his back to the door now. I didn't even see that they opened up cell 14, none of that. I didn't see that the door was open, but he got his back to the joint. And like when I look at my roommate body, like my roommate looking like he can't believe it, but the big dude like this, he like, all right, look, we gonna cook the meal. He tried to throw it off. He said, yeah, we're gonna cook the meal tonight. Yeah, I got the pickle. Yeah. All right. I see him fixing his pants. He's like, all right. He dip off. When he dip off, my roommate, he couldn't believe it. He was like, and then the dude over here, Kurt, walked to his cell. Open up 19! Open up 19! My roommate was still looking like, yeah, I caught your ass. He was still looking like, I'm watching on the jaw on the phone. I'm like, yo, this shit penitentiary is fucking nuts, man. I'm like, this shit is crazy, man. My roommate happy that he caught the nigga. He finally walked over there where I was at. He was like, he had the stupidest smile ever on his face. He was like, hey, you seen that? I was like, I mean, I ain't, what you mean? That's what, at the door? He was like, man, I seen him. I was like, you seen him what? He said, I seen him coming out the cell with the cut up. I said, man, come on with that, man. You sure? He was like, man, they was in there shake, rattling, and rolling, Weezy.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.